Hello everyone, welcome to a new video for NASDAQ price prediction based on Elliott wave analysis starting on the weekly chart to take an overview. Of course, for NASDAQ, we are in a 1, 2, 3, 4 and a 5 of this yellow count, impulse toward the upside and probably finishing our blue count wave 3 where we would like, of course, still to move for higher prices after it, but of course we need a wave 4, corrective wave and then continuation toward the upside. So basically we are in this fifth wave in the yellow count where we are looking 1, 2, 3, 4 and a 5 toward the upside. Our target probably is a 25K, but if that happened, if we zoom in here, if this happens, of course we are looking then for something else unfolding, meaning if you are 1, 2, 3, 4 and a 5, this wave 5, it looks like it's still continuous, yeah? And if we get this range at 25K 400, meaning that this wave 5 will be longer than your wave 3. And in an impulse based on the rules of Elliott wave theory, it is not allowed that your wave 3 to be the shortest between your wave 1 and a wave 5. Yeah? So this becomes very short between those two legs, which is not allowed. It can be shorter than a wave 5 or shorter than a wave 1, but not the shortest than both, right? And therefore, this will transform, in case we, of course, get higher, this will transform to 1, 2, 1, 2, and then this will be your wave 3 for higher prices, and then 4, 5, 4, 5 toward the upside because you have double 1, 2s here. Yeah, so these are the critical price action here for this fifth waves toward the upside. Now, in the daily or in the weekly here, in a bigger view, we saw the 1.618 at 37K.6. This is exactly where you would like to hit a wave 3, which is the most common target for a wave 3 in a bigger count, or the biggest count for this impulse, and probably then transforming this to double 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, 5, because this works perfectly with this scenario. And this, of course, might be a high possibility. Now, if we move to the daily chart here, as we have mentioned, of course, we still inside this fifth wave, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, let's close up inside this fifth wave. In this fifth wave, we see, of course, here, and a 1, 2, and then 3, 4, and a 5. Probably finish wave 4, but yesterday we have mentioned, of course, that be careful, higher possibility that we have finished 3 waves up, and we probably moving toward the downside again after 3 waves down, 3 waves up, and then 5 waves impulsive toward the downside, meaning A, B, and a C expanding flat, hitting the perfect fib levels for a wave C and an expanding flat, 1.38, 1.618 between the 20K and the 19K.7. Now, if we even get closer here to see what's going on the 4-hour chart, we can see, of course, that we have kind of like correction here. However, it can be also double 1, 2, or even 1, 2, and then 3, 4, and a 5. However, we have already kind of invalidation. Let's move even closer. We can see that this invalidation, after hitting here perfectly a fib level for a wave 5, by the way, in a leading diagonal, we can see this correction has started, in case we are corrective, we have started with an impulse, yeah, which opens the possibility, of course, to be bearish more than just a correction or simple correction. It can be, of course, a longer correction or deeper. 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5, A, B, and a C. So this is your 1, 2. Now you get 1, 2, 3 probably, or 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Yeah, very nice, a nice impulse as well. 2 and 3. Now your wave 4, exactly this is what I'm talking about. Yeah, so if you got 1, 2, 3, your wave 4 has interfered with the zone 1. So this is an invalidation. Therefore, we have to consider this, of course, as an A, B, and a C probably here, where you have finished kind of like a zigzag or a bigger correction, WXY, and then you're looking now again toward the upside probably. Yeah. So we're gonna see what's gonna happen because the invalidation of this, of course, impulse toward the downside, a higher possibility now becomes for the bullish again. So meaning, what does this mean, of course, in our move here toward the upside. If we are continuing toward the upside after this invalidation of this impulse, because by the way, if you are three ways down, three ways up, you would like to move impulsively toward the downside. So you need an impulse, right? And it was invalidated. Meaning you are still looking for a correction here. And that might still be, of course, a 1, 2, and then 3, 4, and a 5. Yeah, so still possible scenario where you are still looking at what probably even involve like expanding this ending diagonal 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Yeah, so nobody knows because your wave 1 can be an A, B, and a C. Yeah, so what if? Still very, very possible, meaning this is your wave 1 zigzag because you are looking for zigzag here. So 1 and 2, and then this is your wave 3, and then this is your wave 4, and probably still looking for a wave 5. Yeah, this wave 5 in ending as well diagonal. So if you take, for example, here, let's say this is your leading diagonal here, your wave 4 and your wave 2. Here we go. Yeah, so this is what we are looking for here, probably. So if we get some targets here, let's say your wave 2 from your wave 2 here, come on snapping, all right, and then wave 3 and then 4. We are looking for wave 5 in a contracting leading diagonal or ending diagonal. Here we go. Yeah, these are the perfect fib levels. So yes, very, very possible. It looks very logic. Yeah. So our next target, I would say 0.618, 0.78, and a 6. This is our blue box. Next blue box that we are looking for. Of course, if something much more impulsive, where you might be, of course, having different scenario, triple 1, 2, 1, 2, and then another 1, 2. Therefore, of course, we are very impulsive. Hitting, of course, the 1-to-1 fib level here. This is a very key level, 22K700. If the price action hits this, meaning invalidation of this impulse, and that means, of course, you are in triple 1-2s looking for, of course, much higher scenario. Yeah? And we have to start to think probably your next target that it might be, of course, this is a scenario, guys, 1.618. Yeah, 23K300 taken from the latest 1, 2. So 1, 2, 3, 4 and a 5, 4 and a 5, 4 and a 5, because you have triple 1-2s as well. So very two possible scenarios here, and that all because our correction seems finished over there. Yeah, and we don't look. It doesn't look like still looking for lower anymore, unless something else unfolds. Let's find something else for the bearish, just of course to keep always the possibilities between bullish and bearish equal, and see what is the highest between both. So let's say we have finished 3 waves down. Your bearish is another 3 waves up, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 again toward the downside. However, if this ends up like this, meaning yeah, your wave C even will not be very deep, and you still, of course, corrective, and you will move toward the upside soon or later. Yeah. However, if this happened, which is very low possibility, and this is where we start to estimate the possibilities. If this happened, yeah, how can we finish a big 3 waves toward the downside? With a correction, it's impossible, right? Therefore, we need a clear impulse here toward the downside. Yeah. Therefore, higher possibility goes for the bullish. That was it for NASDAQ. Thank you for watching. Thank you for your likes and comments. See you in the next one. Bye bye.